Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Tanner Roark will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Andrew Benintendi goes down for the first out of the game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hit weekly back to the mound. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Rafael Devers comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. In there, 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Drilled down the line. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Again, a 1-2. This is in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez reined in. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now everybody's going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 3, the Jays nothing. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Here's the pitch.
The second baseman.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's a .333 hitter. Moreland is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Popped him up. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 50. Second base.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Rafael Devers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Coming in is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. The pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
Now in the box, Rendell Grichuk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Danny Jansen stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bichette at third. Grichuk over at second. Tellez at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Grounded back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Hernandez, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Christian Vasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. 0-1 the count.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
In now, Bo Bichette as he puts it on the ground to third. Devers has it, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
the right fielder,
Riding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Rafael Devers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first base.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 0-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Fastball hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Rourke will do this himself, and that's the first out. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
0-1. Here it comes. One out and a runner on second base. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Hernandez, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 run, 6 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Hit hard, but foul wide of the bag at first. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Oh, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
There, Gaviglio.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Matt Shoemaker will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 34, Matt Shoemaker.
Brandon Drury is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
Here he comes on 2-0. A shot down the first baseline, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now another 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Hernandez. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Red Sox 10. Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Blue Jays have in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
Trent Thornton is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
The 1-0 home.
57. Trent.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Into the box, Matt Shoemaker. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Shoemaker.
Now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now back.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Gurriel.
No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. On a line, that's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his
Now
third
back.
single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he rips it on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave up. J.D. Martinez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting,
Here now is Rafael Devers. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now. Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Mitch Moreland is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Another 0-2 coming. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Brandon Drury will bat next. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And bobbled out there by Pedroia. The second for one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Striding in, Danny Jansen. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to first. To second for one. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top 10-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Verdugo is on his way home. He comes across to score. Way out in front, now up by 10.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes, 0-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. He'll go to the bag for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Blue Jays 1. Coming to the plate now, Trent Thornton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Moreland's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Shoemaker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back toward the mound. throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Drilled right back up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, Dero, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. Boston played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Tanner Roark permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.